Up on a poster, everybody knows that when we win it's cause we're supposed to. Fighting with the dark side, running but you can't hide. Talking all that got you tall, that's right. We can't open the and we'll finish, you better be ready to throw down. Calling the famous, I'm missing the papers and we find no way cause we know how. Can't get it twisted, we doing our business, the chanting our names and it's sold out. Better believe it, we can't be defeated, know it. We are the heroes, we're talking legends. Won't back down into the hands or to the heaven. Heroes, we're talking legends. Down into the hands or to the heavens. Can't stop us when we go in. Kings and queens are folding. The something in our touch, feel the rush, yeah we're golden. Sending out a message, leave them in the wreckage. Unbreakable, powerful. We'll finish, you better be ready to throw down. Calling the same as I'm missing the papers and we find no way cause we know how. And our business is turning our names and it's so loud. Better believe it, we can't be defeated, know it. We are the heroes, we're talking legends. Won't back down into the hands or to the heaven. Heroes, we're talking legends. Throw our hands into the heavens.
Oops, I was muted. Hey, everybody. What is
up? Hey, everybody.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to part 2 for tonight. What is going on? My StreamYards is not working. The chat is not coming up. But it's on my screen, so I don't know what's up. Got a glitch.
Hi, everybody.
A glitch. Hey, y'all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? Welcome back.
Doing good.
For everybody to get in here. What is up? Hey, everybody with your fingers in the air. What is going on? Happy Sunday.
I see you all out there. Hello.
We're not gonna be here very, very long. We're gonna be here a little while because we're gonna go through what happened. And you know, there's been some really major lies going on out there, like people being told they were on this list and they're not, but they're threatening FBI things. Like, come on, before you take them seriously, how about you ask for some proof that you were on a spreadsheet or a list? Because there's a very small, minute amount of people that were on a spreadsheet, okay? So we're going to go through that, but before we started, it's good to see y'all. Thank you for coming and hanging. We love y'all.
Hey, Hondo, I hope you're doing better. Love you, buddy.
And you know how it goes. Trying to let everybody get here. Hey, Top Hat, how you doing? I do feel better, actually. I do feel better. So, y'all, I hope everybody's having a good one. I really, really do. Okay, so, listen. As long as y'all are not rude, you can ask questions and they'll be answered, okay? When you come in here trolling and being rude, you're just going to get blocked and removed, okay? So, enjoy. If that's what you want to do, troll. But if that's what you're going to do, you're not going to get any answers from anybody, okay? Do you see there are three of us? So hold your butt.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Hey, Top Hats. Good to see you. Good to
Hey,
see everybody in here.
yeah, always good. Hey, hey, hey. We're going to get
Well,
our regular scheduled programming probably tomorrow, okay?
you
Tonight's the
sound a
last.
lot better.
I feel better. I really do. Um,
Yeah.
this will be the last time we speak on this stupidity, this made up propaganda baloney. So go ahead, Uber.
Well, first of all, I want to say, I do my thing over there on TikTok, right?
Yes.
So I get this message the other day that you got to go watch this. So somebody's been coming over and recording my TikToks and taking them back to Tobo. And one
Oh,
of them was they saw that because I flip my camera around and they can see my screen on my TV. Yes, I have a big TV. I've had it for a long time, paid for with my own money, and I have it because I have a hard time seeing. But anyway, so they said one of those files said, Flavor's file. Listen, Linda, I was catching up on, and Tobo, you wanted to know why I had something up there that said Flavor's file. It was Jenny's stream from over on Rumble. It was a Rumble leak. Unlike the rest of you, I go to bed pretty early, and I was catching up on the shenanigans from the night before, and it was Jenny's Rumble, number one. Number two, I didn't have Flavor's what mugshot. No, I got it was a thumbnail off of another stream. God, you guys are so fucking nosy.
bum, dip.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't do. Yeah, that was crazy. That's a lie. But anyway, um, listen, that list, and it was a list to begin with, was bombshells mods. It was a mod list. That's all it was a mod list. Unlike, or I should say, just like, Bum has a list of Jenny's Discord members in her Discord. So that's all that was. It was a list of mods at Bumshells. That's what it was. That's what it started off to be. The rest of the screenshots or whatever it was digging up on people, you'll have to talk to Suzanne about. But I also helped with the mod list only. I helped. Yes, she's a mod. Yes, she's a mod. Yes, she's a mod. That's what I did. But the rest of the digging, you'll have to talk to Suzanne about. So I just want to come clean on that, on my dirty deeds, please. Anyway,
Okay.
that's what I've got to say. And Suzanne is here and she's going to answer questions and she's got something to say. Y'all be nice to her. And, she'll answer your questions. Hi, Simon. Love you, buddy. So anyway, anything else I can clear up, Jenny, that you want me up here for?
No, I think that was it. That was all I could think of. I mean, here I'll show. Speaking of, real quick, so I can just do this even before she has anything to say. So let me just share real quick the screenshot. Okay, this
Yeah.
is this is what um this is what Tobo showed people. Okay, about a list, right? You can see at the top it says bombshell, right? That's the list of her mods. Okay, this also was black. You don't know what's under that. I don't see anybody's names under that. I don't believe there's anybody's names under that, okay?
Or where they live or nothing else.
No, nothing. Nothing. How about she takes that off because she's the only one with this list. So this right here is what we're going to go over in just a second. This is that list, okay? She
This
had,
is the one Suzanne had.
right. And this has no more. She doesn't have it anymore. And on this list, the ones that are covered, their details, there may be their real name was under it. However, like all the information that came from, Tobo has, okay? So nobody over here has any of that information at all. Never had it, okay? So there's tons of people on this list that none of their names were ever like found or messed with or anything, okay? So like they are that it's just plain lies, dude. Like that's a lie. This is a lot different than this, okay? Like, and lists are created all over. Look at this one. This one that Bum had about my Discord members. See that? JJJ's Discord members. This was Bum's Discord. Everybody has a list. Everybody, well, especially when you're being threatened nonstop by
Oh, yeah.
when you're getting nasty emails and voicemails and text messages nonstop to you and to your mother, you are definitely going to have a list of people that it could be because your safety of your family is important, okay? So
Oh,
anybody
yeah. They're threatening to kill you. They threaten to blow up your house. They threaten to show up at your house and looking in your windows. They've
yes,
threatened everything on you.
absolutely. And the list was being made by the girls, Tobo and Suzanne, to keep me safe, really. Just see if they could figure it out, I guess. But that's all I'm going to say about it. That, yes, that's what I just showed you has been taken out of context every which way that it could be.
And who is it we wanted to make sure to tell that wasn't on the list? Was it that Brooke?
Oh, yes, yes. Let me show the list one more time. Her name was
Brooke
never.
was never on it. No.
Here's the thing about that, okay? Like, why would you take their word for it without asking them to show you proof? Like, anybody that's been on YouTube or around that long should know that. The first thing you need to do is ask for proof. And when there is none, you know, like, there are bums going around doxing people. Bum, Flava, Tobo, they're all sending around Suzanne's information. So that's okay, right? No, it's not. But it happens around here, you know? So, no, she was not on the list. This is the only list. There's not any other lists. So, okay.
Okay, I'm going to hop off. I've got to feed some dogs.
Okay.
So
Talk
thanks,
to you later.
everybody, for coming in.
Thank you, Amber. See you later.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
Bye. Okay, so now we're going to move on. And I'm going to probably I'm probably going to show y'all once more, but for right now, I want y'all to sit back and listen. Suzanne is here to speak her piece too, okay? I know everybody wanted to hear from Suzanne. That's everywhere in all chats. It's been, everybody wants to hear from Suzanne. So we're going to be quiet, sit back, and listen to her, okay? Listen to what she has to say. Okay, go ahead, Suzanne.
Thanks, Jenny. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you good.
All right. So, give me 1 second to get my computer working here. Okay. Sincerely apologize to everybody for the hurt that this has caused everybody. I really am sorry. Um, hold on 1 second.
Let me say something real quick when you said that. Yes. And let me tell you, a lot of the ladies that's name were on that list and they had their real name on there, we have went to and spoken to privately. Like we did that immediately once it happened. Once everything was out, and it was being twisted. Instead of coming live and doing all that, we sat privately with these ladies and explained what happened and why we did what we did or why things were the way they were. They know it was an awful time. Everybody was fighting. It was gross. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so I just want to say that and make sure y'all know that too. That the ladies that, their names were on that list because of them being,
Mods for Bombshell.
bots, yes. We did sit and explain one on one with them because that was what was important. Explaining and telling them and letting them know nobody here has your information. Nothing's been done to you. It's been 2 years ago, and nothing will be, not on our account anyway, ever be done. So, okay, go ahead, Susan.
Okay. Yeah, I take full responsibility for creating the spreadsheet. At that time, Bombshell and Bot were targeting Jenny. She was also getting extremely threatening messages by text and email. And so, in an effort to protect Jenny and our community and to keep track of the information Tobo was providing me, I created that spreadsheet to keep everything organized and in one place. And honestly, I had forgotten about the spreadsheet's existence until Tobo made it public. I don't understand why she did that, but I do recognize that this does not excuse my own actions. Looking back, I know I should have made different choices. I made a mistake. I accept responsibility for my part in this situation. And truly, from the bottom of my heart, I am deeply sorry for the hurt this has caused so many people. If I could take it back, I would. Although I'd still want to protect Jenny and our community. So I don't know.
Okay. Thank you, Suzanne.
Thanks, Jenny.
Thank you. Okay, y'all. I'm going to show you screenshots real quick one more time of the list. Okay. This, there's a big difference in what Tobo showed people. And let me explain this too. That was never in my Discord, okay? They were in DMs. It was in a DM with Tobo. I had to sit down and get versed on all this stuff because I honestly didn't know, okay? I didn't know a lot of things. So, and it's been 2 years ago. So we had to go back and look through things and find things and figure things out, I had to sit with people and them tell me what happened. And this and the other list were in DMs with Suzanne and Tobo. They were not in my Discord, okay? The mod list was in my Discord, but not the one with information. So, let's see. Okay, so right here, this was from a DM with her. No, this one. This one was from the DM. DM between Suzanne and Tobo. Okay? So I don't know why it's been framed like people sit around and do this in my Discord, but nobody just sits there and does that, you know? It wasn't meant. Honest to goodness. The DM now has been deleted. Tobo deleted everything in the DM with Suzanne. Suzanne didn't delete anything though. She's still got her side of the conversation and everything that she gave him, you know, back and forth. So that's how she was able to get this for me, to try to show the people that, you know, people's names that did get it on there. That, like, that Jen lady, Jen's mom, she's been screaming different places saying, so the only reason I know it stops at M, if there's another one, Tobo's the only one that has it, because Suzanne doesn't have another one that goes further, you know? So, and yes, I'm sure, Top Hats, lessons were definitely learned. I'm sure people learned to not. Okay, hang on one second, Natalia. I will answer your question in just a minute. Let me scroll through here. I want to make sure and answer y'all's questions while I'm here. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about this again. I think it's just pure outrage for something that everybody does, really. I mean, you know, it's not a good thing to do. However, when the big wars going on like that, it happens. It happens all over, everywhere. So, but I think there's been way too much time spent on it. That people have pretended things were happening that they weren't, you know? Okay, so what was I answering? Snake, what was your other question? Natalia, go ahead and ask your question. Okay, who else? I know, Cheryl. Hey, it's good to see you, Cheryl. You know, always, but you know what I mean. With Luke dogs. Oh, Luke. No, listen. Luke came up. Luke shows his real name on my or that name that he was using on my panel lots of times. They're turning that into something stupid. Well, I'm sorry, Natalia. If I just answered why the list stops at M. I don't think there's any other names. I don't think there is another list. That's the only list that I know of. Okay? Like, there's not another list. Purple Dragon Shield, I'm okay. I've just been sick, and I'm just getting my voice back a little bit. I'm sorry you feel bad. Listen, that's right, Mo. People need to start questioning what info Tobo is even sitting on that she's been threatening to hand over to people like Bum if we don't shut up about her. Because that's weird behavior. You know, that is one thing to point out. I forgot about that. Why in the world would you be threatening Tobo? No, Tobo, why would you be threatening Mo? if she didn't shut up about you, that you would put out whatever Kat's has, whatever Kat's information is. Because the only thing that I got from anybody was Kat's first name. So why are you lying to Bum over there, telling her you got all of Kat's information and you'll just hand it over? Like, why are you doing that? That's gross. Like, why? What did Kat's do to you? Kat's like, hello, the only thing that's ever been said or that I ever got was her first name. I didn't get any of her information. You're lying doing that. Like, why? Why make up these big old elaborate lies? Because Bum's going to try to collect that information that you supposedly said you had that I went and got from another community. Well, it doesn't exist. Her first name. And Bum already knows that. So why are you doing that? Like, are you not realizing that people are going to see that what you've been saying are just elaborate lies? Like, what is wrong with you? Who are you, dude? There was a time I thought you were my friend. And I didn't see you, like, making up all this crap. Like, usually, when you said something, you already knew the answer, That's why you were saying it, was to start stuff. So I don't understand. Like, I'm not understanding who the hell you are. Seriously? The other thing, like, you've been promising these people that you were going to show the hideaway and expose it and expose all this blah, blah, blah. Okay? From 2 years ago. Who cares? Like, everything I said in there, I'd save right out here. Everything. Everything I typed. Of course, Flava acting like she was my friend. No, she wasn't. Because if she was ever my friend, she would have kept my medical stuff and not said anything, or not showed those texts. So, give me a break. And here I'm sick of hearing that I trolled you after your grandmother died. No, ma'am. Don't even go there. Days before that, you were turning people on me, talking all kinds of crap. Talking privately to all kinds of people, trying to get them on your side before you took off. Right? Like, I'm not stupid. So, of course, what I did when I knew what you were up to, I kept long voice chats while you were on vacation. And you were so guilty and you were scared I was going to say anything that you stayed in there the whole time. Like, the entire time on your vacation. You stayed in my voice chat, scared and afraid I was going to say something to somebody about what you've been doing to me. Like, get it real, dude. Stop. Stop acting like a victim. You are not any victim. You never have been a victim. You've always been a con artist. You've always took advantage of me. You took advantage of me being in the hospital. When I was sick, that's when you started this crap. That's when you started flipping people and doing things. Stop. Everybody can see it. Nobody's blind. Give me a break. Even Tobo saw it. Anyways, don't let me get off on a rant, y'all. I got stuff to do tomorrow and in a little while. Okay. Hang on, let me scroll up, y'all. I'm going to read. Hey, Val, I love you. That was my last question. Please scroll up. Okay. No, I did not dox people from my panel. No matter what somebody says. Do y'all even know what a dox is? Putting somebody's name in Discord is not a dox, okay? That's not a dox. Putting private, it's called a dox. Making private info public with malicious intent is what a dox is, okay? So everybody's saying this is a dox, that's a dox. That is not what a dox is. So no. Your answer is no, Natalia. Let's see all the questions. Oh yeah, no, true. Hey Snow, how you doing? Good to see you, Snowstorm. No, Yancy, right? Let's see. Okay. Okay, jokey. Let's see. Yeah, y'all need to demand receipts because there's not any. I mean, for real. You need to be asking them for receipts because you can twist the way things are said, you know? Okay, I would just like to say thank you for not crucifying me. Oh, of course not. I don't do that, top hats. I never have. I do not care where people go. As long as they're polite to me and don't bash me, I'm good with it, you know? Hey, what you do? I get stuck on things that don't make sense. If Mom had a list of all of your Discord servers, why wasn't it mentioned before tonight? I've never. Because I just found out. I mean, while we were talking about these lists, one of the girls were like, hey, speaking of lists, look, this is when Bomb had a list of your things, of your members. Like, you can tell the screenshot's really old. That's why I freaking. Hey, Chronicles of the Shady, how you doing? I hope you're well. It's good to see you. Okay, let's see here. Okay, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to catch it. Hey, Stacy Chit Chats. No, I didn't see your message. I'm sorry. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I was just talking about you the other day. I was like, you know what? I wonder how she's doing. It's good to see you. I missed your comment though. I'm just scrolling. Let me see if I can scroll back up. I'm really far behind in the chat, y'all. Sorry. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody's questions answered. Let's see. I just might have missed it, Stacy. I'm sorry. Will you type it again? Let's see. Oh, y'all are answering. Sorry, y'all. I'm behind. Oopsie doopsie. No, Stacy, your comment wasn't blocked. I think it was just. I don't know. It might be the words. It might be one of the words you put in, Stacy, that like made the comment not come through. You know what I mean? Ask your question though, because whatever you said, I don't have. It didn't come through. So, and it's good to see you. You know, I was just telling the girls, by the way, I didn't finish my sentence. I was just telling the girls, you know, I've always hated people going after subs. Like, that's always been a big no-no with me. Way back to when, if you remember, when old Texas Hag and Susan were over here and they started going after you and Angie. I'll never forget it. It made me so angry, and I didn't understand why they were picking on y'all. Like, all you were subs, you know? Like, I didn't understand it. So, that's when me and Paige decided to try to do the roundtable thing. We wanted to do the roundtable thing so that we could sit down and understand how y'all could support a scammer when I thought with us having a conversation, you could ask me questions and I could, you know, provide you receipts in that conversation. Really and truly, that's all I ever wanted to do. And so I always liked you guys, and they got really mad at me about liking y'all. But I'm sorry, I'm different. I don't think it's cool to go after the subs or create stuff, you know, to poke at them. You know what I mean? Because really and truly, they're just subs. They're just the viewers. Like, they're not there. They don't say, hey, I'm a creator, you know, target me. You know what I mean? So it's just not fair. And anyways, and now it's kind of funny because Angie's over on the locale stuff, and I go visit her from time to time, you know, and we get along fine. I'm glad she's doing well. She's doing a great job. So I was just thinking about you the other day and told the girls, so I'm glad to see you. Anyway, right. And why is it though that you're attacking the subs, dude? Like, would you like me to sit there and pick through yours and show what y'all said about them? Because I could. I mean, I can if you want me to. If you want me to sit down over on Rumble and go through my messages and go through my Discord and find all the crap y'all said about people. I mean, you know. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, let's see here. Sorry, I'm reading y'all's comments. Bam. That's right, you only poke at Honda. Poke. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny? Let me just say my piece on that. I thought it was hilarious, by the way, that Bum got all butthurt that Texas Hag said I made Flava. That Flava had nobody until me. I think that's pretty funny. Bum got all butthurt about that one. Then, what I thought was funny also, you know, old Texas, everybody that split with her told us the story of how she did exactly what she did this weekend. And I believed every word. I think I even said it 1,000,000 times on Rumble that she gets up in the morning mad as hell and starts calling whoever her buddy is at the time, and she starts screaming at him all about YouTube ignorance. Like I ain't never, nope, I will never do that. It just ain't that serious to me, okay? It really ain't. I mean, never, ever, ever. And what's nuts too is like people saying, Jenny, you're sick, get off the internet. I've been off the internet. Why do you think I hadn't answered anything? Because I haven't felt good. And I'm not about to put myself out while not feeling well for some YouTube effery. Sorry, I'm not going to do it. You can moan, groan, all you want. Not happening. You know what's hilarious? What is so hilarious to me? They're disinvested. Like they are invested. Because if they weren't, they wouldn't be trying to get moles and do all these things. Like, what? Man, y'all need some air. Not me. I can help you though. You want some of mine? There was something else I was gonna say. Yeah, Carol, that's some of it, yeah. Most definitely. Now let me refresh here. Let's see. You know what's so funny? So stupid. So, hang on, I'm just checking over every all my notes and what's coming in so that I need to make sure I've said everything and addressed everything that I want to do. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh my gosh. What's hilarious is, um, what's hilarious is Tobo is going. Oh, thank you, Blue Lady. Oh, thank you. That is so sweet of you. Y'all thank Blue Lady. That was very sweet. Oh, look, Greenie on the web. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Greenie on the web. How you doing? Okay, there's your comment. My comment was over the spreadsheet. I wanted to ask for myself. Maybe this will come through. Yes, yes. Okay, did you see this? Did you see the spreadsheet that I showed? Those are the only, like, that's the only thing. And they were never in my Discord, y'all. Just so you know, Tobo has been telling people that this was all in the Hideaway Discord. No, it was not. No, it was not. Not at all. It was in the DMs with Suzanne and Tobo, okay? That's where that was. Hey, Snoops, what you doing? Okay, hang on a second. Let me go check something. Pretty sad. What you doing? Okay. So, really, oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. Y'all. Oh, okay. So, now you're saying you're going to play some voice chats? Y'all are nasty, dude. Y'all are nasty. Like, seriously? You're that freaking desperate that you're gonna play subs voice chats with each other. Like, that's ridiculous. Y'all are pitiful, dude. Y'all are pitiful. Tobo, do you not have anything else? You've been lying to these people, saying you've got all this stuff from the hideaway, that Paige had a duplicate. Yeah, okay. If she did, she deleted it. That's why you got nothing. That's why you're lying. That's why you're deflecting with my subs Discord. Like, come on. Seriously? So what is the real problem? I mean, I thought it was all about a spreadsheet. Well, now we've discussed and shown the proof that what you were saying was a lie about the spreadsheet crap. Stacey, I think maybe you wanted to know if your name was on it, maybe? Is that what? Um, so I'm gonna go look, because I have to look at it. It's hard to see, man, for some reason. Okay. Your name was not on there. Just so you know. There was no Stacy on there. I guess you weren't a mod from Bomb. Okay. Let me just show this too, real quick. Ah, wrong button. Dang it. Dang it. There's the wrong button. Hang on. Ooh, I can't show that. But I can show this. This is a post by YouTube Every. How about y'all talk about this? Tobo, Crystal Geisner was Flava. Like, hello. Why in the world? And saying you're going to learn a lot about everyone? Well, how about y'all learn, Tobo, wasn't that account like messing with your family and stuff? I remember you telling me that. You've been wanting to know who Crystal Geisner was ever since I met you. Like, you've been on and on about that. You thought it was cats. It was not. It was Flava. And YouTube Every has some proof, I'm sure. Either way, yeah, you know it was. You know that's the sort of thing she does. Like, Come on, man. Maybe y'all should talk about that. It ain't nobody over here. You told me about when I met you. You know I don't have a clue. I don't do things like that. So that's just, I mean, hello. God. Ooh, that would just not be comfortable. So, any other questions y'all have? Any other questions? Oh, finally, it's coming through my. See, StreamYard was not picking up. 15 plus recordings claiming you'll learn a lot about everyone. That's creepy. Stop digging into strangers' lives. Yes, I agree. That is gross, man. Hang on, let me pull your show. Remember Flava played Michelle's personal phone call to her on her live without Michelle's approval of it being recorded or played? Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, Slicer. Yeah, that was just weird. Come on now. That was weird. Like what I've said from day one, Michelle will never have any kind of texts or phone calls or any kind of anything from me. I don't do that. The only time I talk to Michelle is when I'm live. We speak live. Anything and everything you say, you can try to flip all you want. Don't you come in here because of me, little lady. Put your little knitting needles in your pocket. Yes. You know what it is, Amanda? Because every time I got a text threatening my life, my mother's life, my family, all my people's lives, okay, was when bomb was triggered. That's when. That's when I got those. So, yeah, that's why your name got put on things. Because, listen, you came over here and we were good to you, and you went back over there and gave us crap. You can suck a big fat one. You can take that knitting needle and shove it in your butthole, okay? Stop it. Your real name wasn't on there, I don't believe. Let me go look. Because I don't want to say something that I'm not sure about. It's a list, for God's sakes. Cry about it. You were evil as hell. You've always been evil as hell to us. And I don't see that any of your details are on this, so. Hey, Figure Skating Coach. I'm not going to be on much longer, but it's good to see you. Let's see. Right, Calypso? Like, you didn't get blocked, by the way, Crafting with Amanda. Anyways, I don't know why people always, any kind of list, people go nuts about. Like, yeah. Stuff is in phone books, dude. You know, there is a such thing as the white pages. It still exists, the white pages. All right. So, let me make sure, see if there's anything else. Oh, okay. Okay, y'all. We can do that. We can do it. We can do it. All right. Y'all think y'all are so slick and so smart, right? Like you really do. You think you're so smart. You've got all these moles doing all this stuff. And y'all are going to have all these things going after the subs. Don't you? Well, it's going to show you how not smart you are. And how much smarter we are over here. So, how many videos you got on that bubblegum account, Tobo? How many videos on that bubblegum account? Hello? How many? Did you say 15 recordings on that bubblegum account? Stupid YouTube account of yours? I'm not going to pull it up so that nobody can strike me for it. But I should have just played the recording straight from the bubblegum account. You think you're so brilliant. You really do. You know what I think? I think it's a dang shame that somebody that I was friends with for 5 years would be a mole in my Discord. That's what I think. And I think that they're going to owe many apologies. Many, many apologies. Because we figured out who our mole was that was recording everything. This right here is 100% proof of who it was. Because she wasn't smart enough, I guess. She was in such a rush that when she was recording, she showed my reply to her, which the only person recording and looking at the Discord at the time, it highlights in Discord. Like, there's no way to lie your way out of this. None whatsoever. Like, this is 100% proof. 5 years. And the people that you became friends with and sat with after those 5 years, they recorded them. So, Polly B was our mole. Was your mole. Somebody that I spent time getting a phone call with Hondo with because her kid wanted a gaming computer. She said that in my chat too, so I'm not outing anything new. But I spent time with her, so did Hondo, on the phone, trying to help her decide what to buy, what parts. She was going to build it herself. She was going to build it and surprise them, you know? I spent time helping her do that, and so did Hondo. Like, he doesn't speak to anybody off of YouTube besides me and Vinny. That's it. Me and Vinny. But because of me being friends with Holly for 5 years, and we took the time out of our day to do that with her, try to help her out. During that, then she decided she didn't have the time to build the computer. So she decided that she was going to buy one. Well, then I took time to take links and different things of different computers she found. Wanted to know which one's the best to buy, which helped her out. She bought one and got one, which I'm glad that her kid enjoyed it, whatever was helped. But while I was doing all that, we were helping her out. She was taking videos of my subs Discord where they hang out and talk to each other, have a good time, watch things together. You know, just things friends do. So, Holly B, Cheryl, Holly B. She was a mod for me. 5 years, yeah, we were friends with her. And then during that time, she was taking these videos and screenshots of the Discord. And that sucks. That really sucks. This, if you know about Discord, you know when you're looking at the Discord, the only time that it highlights somebody's comment to you is when everybody is added, when it's at everyone, or when it's at their name, or when you're replying. This night, I remember vaguely. No, I'm not vaguely. I remember very good. Sorry, wrong word. This night, I remember Holly was in the voice chat, and she was acting like I was having a conversation with her, and she was acting like she was not really paying attention. You know, she was doing something else. I figured just laugh doing things, because we've done that. We've all spoke to somebody that while things are going on, you know. But no, this is what was happening. This is her. If you see, while she's recording this, she recorded my reply to her twice. Once just, you know, with message, then by name. That's one highlights. So, I appreciate an apology. I can't believe it, man. You know, it's always a surprise. I haven't had somebody do me that way in many, many years. So, Panda, get out of my chat. Get out of my chat. The nerve of you. Whatever. Listen, if all y'all have to do is record us and watch, well, then you're just fan. Like, you're just mad you're not in there, that you're not a part of it. All right. Hey, Holly, then you're going to have to prove it, man, because that is how Discord works. That is how Discord works. And why would you just get a text? Why would you not? Okay, y'all, stop. Okay. Why would you just be getting a text? Why wouldn't you be here then, Holly? That makes no sense. That is how Discord works. Okay, I'm gonna need you to prove. What the? Okay. So, I'm gonna need you to do that. Okay, message me proof. Wait. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna. I know. No. Okay. Okay, Holly. I'm waiting. Because the other night, Flama also said your name. Said that you messaged her. Okay. All right. So, righty. You message me and I will make a video or come back and address it, okay? If you can prove otherwise. Alrighty. Okie dokie. I don't owe her any apology until she proves otherwise. Natalia, are you blind? Because she said it, I have proof otherwise. Let's see. Let's see. We'll give you help you out the door. Oh my goodness. Okay. Good night, Toasty. Sweet dreams. I am going to call that a night. I think I've answered just about everything. Holly, you know my phone number. Y'all, have a good night. Thank y'all for coming and listening and seeing what's up. I will maybe see y'all tomorrow, okay? Much love, everybody. Have a good night. Okay, I'm going to put